Hello, it is Wednesday, February 15th at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Time, USA, the year 2023. This is my video journal. I'm Mitch Miller. It's the day, it's the day before, or it's the day after the Valentine's Day broadcast here, not broadcast, but video journal, where it kind of, expressed a lot of thoughts in one journal, but I think they're important and I think they make a lot of sense if you really take a step back and think about them. So my track phone out of New Orleans keeps the Verizon service to it, the wireless service to it keeps getting knocked off. I'm going to try to call again. Probably from Utica. I'm leaving for Utica today, and get that turned back on to that phone. I don't know what the deal is, but it only connects to the Wi-Fi. Heading up to Utica, and then I'm heading to Florida on Sunday. This will be the last journal until I get back in March. I will be connecting my laptop to the Kohler, Florida wireless network. Last year when I went down, I used my personal hotspot on my cell phone to connect to my laptop. I never connected to their Wi-Fi. I was trying to create separation between me and that family. And who knows what pharmaceutical corporate executives are privy to that information if I connect to it. I have an appointment with my therapist Maureen on next Thursday, so I think I'm going to have to connect to the internet there to do a video call with Maureen. So what I talked about the last time, I talked about basically what I would do as director of the NSA or the CIA. I would say, why are we spying on all these countries without reaching out, being upfront, honorable, and talking to them about the information we have? Not military targets, not nuclear program information. Let's take a picture of the society of that country and what the leadership can do to improve the conditions of every citizen within that country. And basically, I would break the ice by saying, listen, we realize that you don't have freedom of speech in your country. It's not in your constitution, so you don't have a media that is critical of the decisions that the leadership make. Therefore, it's hard for you to improve on your societal systems and conditions. We'd like to work with countries that have right to trial by jury and freedom of speech in their constitution, but you're entitled to whatever sovereignty you have as a nation, as long as you're a government that is looking out for the best interests of the people. Here's what our analysts have gathered about your country's social systems, leadership, economy, and different ways they interact. And here are some ideas of how you could improve the conditions of the people living in that country. We hope you'll do the same with the United States, and Britain if I worked for them, I guess, or whoever would be bold enough to make this maneuver if it's not the United States. We hope you'll criticize our nation the same way. In the United States, we have freedom of speech, so there are hundreds, if not thousands, of documentaries about the things that are wrong in our country as far as leadership, economy, government, everything, please, that should be open and available to you. If it's not, let us know. We want that information to be out there in the public sphere, at least to the government officials of your country. Take that, analyze it, and write a report for us. But basically it would be a yearly report that would go out to every nation in the world from the United States. Here's your yearly report. It's sealed, delivered either to the State House, or if we have information on addresses of the politicians, the leadership, goes out to them. Could be printed, could be USB, not sure what the logistics of that would be. But it opens the dialogue, and it says, let's stop sneaking around in the shadows, spying on each other without helping it, just to engineer revolutions, usually violent revolutions that kill off the leadership in charge, install a new leadership that is just as corrupt as the previous one. Power corrupts, absolutely. Let's use the information and the analysts and the experts and all these intelligent people in the intelligence community to try to create the best conditions for every citizen on this planet. That's what the intelligence community should do. I mean, I argue that they should be aware of and track every satellite in space as well. That should be their duty, and assure people like me that there's not a satellite pointed at my hometown of Utica or at my residence here in Pittsburgh or wherever. But that's getting off on a tangent. So that's the idea. For example, here's a suggestion we could make to countries, maybe a communist nation, maybe a socialist leaning nation, certainly not United States capitalism, even though it's corporate communism that we live under. They'll say this is anti-capitalist, but I put out in the Fem Party novel the idea of the Zen 10 marketplace, where we have a marketplace that encourages people to lock in an engineering design for a product for 10 years, not change the design, work on getting information about it, improving it in 10 years, but making the parts available for repair, how-to videos on how to repair the product, and allow people to repair it themselves, have warranty centers where people can repair it. So that's my idea, Zen 10. To get products, we have a climate crisis, but we also have the idea that we're going to run out of land for landfills eventually, and we need to stop just making products that end up in landfills. I've made some suggestions about how we could do that, but here's my idea that it just came to me on my drive back from snowboarding today. So you have, I believe people should be able to decide how their tax money is used. I believe they should be able to vote on every aspect of how their tax money is used, not the people in Washington, not the people in Harrisburg. But it's little steps that you're going to get there. So at the end of tax return season, maybe you can pick where $500 or $1,000 of your money goes from the taxes you paid that year. Little votes like that, nipping away at how the budget is broken down. Now, I suggested nominating me for Secretary of the Treasury so I could develop a platform where we could just talk, communicate about the budget, and vote on how it should be spent, but that's way down, that's too far of a reach. So imagine if a company's warranty program made more money than its service department. Think of an automobile company, their service department makes them more money than sales, I think, in most cases. But imagine if their warranty program made more money than than service. That's where you have to balance it out, right? If you want them to make a product that lasts for 50 years, you have to incentivize them making some money off a warranty so that every time they have a service, it eats away at their warranty profit. Right, so this is capitalist in essence. So what you do is you incentivize corporations offering longer and longer warranties for their products, 5, 10, 15, 20 year. And what you do is any company that locks in their design for 10 years or 5 years, if we don't want to do the Zen 10, if we want to do 5, if they lock in a design and say we're going to make the same product for 5 years and we're not going to have planned obsolescence, we're not going to redesign it, we're going to work on the original design and modify it so that it lasts even longer and longer. So what you do is people buy a warranty from that company because they believe in it. You motivate people to buy warranty and part of the warranty program for that company's product. But also at the end of the year when they pay their taxes, you say, okay, $500 from your tax money, not the return, not the part you get back, $500 of the taxes you paid this year can go towards warranty programs for the products you own. So pick and spread. There'll be a portal or something like that, or a form you can fill out. I bought my refrigerator from Maytag. I bought my furnace from Utica. I bought my microwave from Westinghouse or whatever. So whatever the yearly warranty subscription is for those products, you can spread $500 of your tax money into those warranty programs. Once you sign up for it, you have to keep the warranty going, so the same money would be used for the same 5-6 products warranty program throughout the rest of your filing taxes. Right, so we motivate companies to they will have a larger population of consumers paying a yearly warranty program fee, and you try to motivate transparency in those companies as well. How much did you put out in service calls, and how much is pure profit from this warranty program? And then I think that will motivate companies to say, hey, we can get someone to pay a warranty program for 20 years. Let's make a product that lasts 20 years so that we don't even have one single service call on it, and it's all pure profit, that 20-year warranty program. So that's just one idea that I have. As you know, I have many bouncing around up here. I just wanted to get this one down before I hop on an airplane. They're having air traffic control problems all over the country, and air travel might not be as safe as it used to be coming out of this pandemic, so I just wanted to get this down. A way to motivate companies to make products that last for 50 years. My original idea was the Zen 10 marketplace, but we can do it through government, through motivating and incentivizing companies and allowing people to vote with their wallets to prescribe how their tax money is used. You have people that can buy a product and it lasts 50 years. They have more expendable income for restaurants and cafes and solar panels and all kinds of things that will roll back into the economy anyway. There's always going to be things to consume. So we don't need planned obsolescence with goods, with products that we need to sustain a decent lifestyle, like a refrigerator, a furnace, an air conditioning unit, a microwave, stove. Those are some key appliances and things that should last 50 years so that you don't have to drop $2,000 on them every 10 years when their warranty just gets to the end of its limitation. Alright, thanks for watching. Join me in a week and a half, 2 weeks, and yeah, thanks.